In this video, we'll be taking a look at the information on pages Word 62 and 63, which is entitled Add Bullets and Numbering. Formatting a list with bullets or numbering can help to organize the ideas in a document. A bullet is a character, which is often a small circle, that appears before the items in a list to add emphasis. Formatting a list as a numbered list helps illustrate sequence and priorities. You can quickly format a list with bullets or numbering by using the bullets and numbering buttons in the paragraph group on the Home tab. Now, step 1 on page Word 62 tells us that we need to scroll down until the Everest Base Camp Trek heading is at the top of our screen. So when we scroll down here, there's the Everest Base Camp Trek, and we want to make sure that's at the top of our screen. Next, on step 2, it tells us that we want to select the 3-line list of 3-day add-ons. So we see that here's the add-ons, and we want to select these 3 lines here. Then next, we want to make sure our Home tab is active, and we're going to click on the numbering list arrow in the paragraph group. Now, the list arrow is directly to the right of the numbering button. Now, we're going to click on the numbering style, which is step 3. We're going to click on the numbering style, which is this one right over here, which has the 1 with the 1 point so it has the period after the number 1. And when we click on this, we'll now notice that our numbered list has been formatted as a numbered list. Next, on step 4, it tells us to place our insertion point after Pokahara Valley of Lakes. Once we do that, we can press our Enter key, and then we can type in Temples of Janakapur. Now, of course, pressing Enter in the middle of a numbered list, as you noticed on here, creates a new numbered paragraph and automatically renumbers the remainder of the list. Similarly, if you delete a paragraph from a numbered list, Word will automatically renumber the remaining paragraphs. On step 5, it tells us that we want to click on the number 1 in this list. Now, clicking a number in a list selects all the numbers, as you see right here. Now, anytime that you're wanting to remove numberings or bullets, you can easily just click on the button in which you've used. If it's bullets, you want to click on the bullets button, or if it's numberings, you want to click on the numberings button, and that will remove either the bullet or the numbering. In step 6, and once again, step 6 tells us that we want to click on the bold button in the font group. So here we click on the bold button in our font group, and now the numbers are all formatted in bold. Now notice that the formatting of the items in the list does not change when you change the formatting of the numbers. You can also use this technique to change the formatting of bullets in a bulleted list. In step 7, it tells us that we want to select the list of items under the last minute participants in the Everest Base Camp Trek. So we want to select this list right underneath this. And then we're going to click on the bullets button in the paragraph group. And of course, now the 4 paragraphs are now formatted as a bulleted list using the most recently used bullet style. Now, of course, you can use a symbol or a picture for a bullet character. And to do that, you just click on the bullets list arrow. So if we would just do that, we could show you on here, there's the bullets list arrow, and we can define a new bullet. And then we can select from the options in the Define New Bullet dialog box. However, we're not going to do that at this time. But on step 8, it tells us that we want to click one of the bullets in our bulleted list. And then we are going to go back and click on the bulleted list arrow in the paragraph group. And we're going to click the checkmark style bullet. And that is this one right here in the bullet library. When we click on that, we're now going to click the document to deselect the text, and we take a look, and there we have our numbered list and our bulleted list, and we're going to click on our Save button to save our document and save our changes. Now, using the the bullets or numbering, you can also create multi-level lists. And you can create those lists with hierarchical structures by applying a multi-level list style to a list. Now, to create a multi-level list, you would actually use this button right over here, and that is the multi-level list button on there. And you can click on that and begin applying a multi-level list style to the on there as well. And of course, you use this button on the Home tab that we just mentioned on here, the multi-level list, and that will actually get that started up. Now, anytime that you're wanting to demote an item to a lower level in this multi-level list, you would use the Increase Indent button here. And when you are wanting to promote an item, or you're wanting to make it go back a level, you can click on the Decrease Indent button as well. And of course, if you want to choose your different styles, you can always go through here and choose your different style of multi-level list and what you would want to have. And that concludes the information that's on pages Word 62 and 63 about adding bullets and numbering. In our next video, we're going to be talking about adding borders and shading.